So I want to talk about something that's very viral going on right now that people still to this day are not really understanding what really is the truth behind what happened with the 2020 elections, as well as other election related things, because we have fatigue, many of us, and we think, oh, it's just going to happen and justice is coming. But I believe with what Trump's just said right now and some of the actions that are being taken by the FBI and many other agencies, we're going to see some of the truth come out. But we as believers, we have to be ready because the narrative war is thick. Right now, your perception of reality is being shaped by either the loudest voice in the room, what people accept as being, oh, well, time has passed and there's no quote unquote evidence. We're not seeing justice being done, but nothing can be further from the truth in the sense that if you're praying, if you're understanding what God is showing you, and if you have affirmation and confirmation, then you can have peace to understand what really might be going on without having a full sort of understanding or evidence, quote unquote, of it being shown at face value, optically, outwardly. And so let's go over this clip because it's very interesting what Trump just said with a discussion he had with a reporter outside of the White House.
Why did the FBI seize election records in that state?
Probably thought the election was rigged, right?
It wasn't rigged, though.
Really? How do you know?
Your own Attorney General in 2020 said that there was not measurable voter fraud.
Oh, really? You don't think it was rigged? I think it was rigged. And if you say it wasn't rigged, you're a rotten reporter.
There's the evidence of that.
What you just witnessed right now is one of the biggest narrative warfares that's happening in this generation, because what we are witnessing is a clash at the highest level, the office of the presidency, an official position, the highest, most important in some sense, arguably, office of the land or position in the world, declaring some subjective or objective truth, stating that this election, the 2020, was rigged and it's going to be dealt with. Whereas the rest of the world, the media and other quote unquote experts are saying, no, that's not the case. You are a liar. You are perpetuating misinformation. And this has been the narrative the last 5-6 years, ever since 2020. And so I believe that this will be dealt with very soon. But it's very interesting to see that we are living through a time for which, again, you have to be in prayer. You have to be mindful. You have to be in tune with the Holy Spirit such that when you hear certain things, you can have peace. You can have something that tells you, and however the Holy Spirit speaks to you, to say, you know what, something is off about this, because we're living in a time for which you got AI, you got all this crazy stuff. You have just straight up liars. And how can you tell what's true or not? People are saying the other person, this side, that side is the truth, and this is the liar, and all that stuff. And this big issue, again, we've all seen it in the last 5-6 years. This is something we are living through right now. And I believe that as time passes, God will deal with it. The truth will be exposed, and we're going to see more of whatever it is that God has in store to deal with this big injustice. If it is injustice, again, I'm going to step back and say, hey, you know what? Who knows what the truth is? Let's see what is happening. But again, I'm presenting it to you in the form of there is a narrative warfare where two sides are clashing. And what is, as the listener, as the viewer, as the citizen, as the person who is observing from the sidelines, what is the truth? What's really going on? And can we see more of it? And what do you justify as being evidence such that this supports some side, and for you to be at rest, at ease, to say, this is the conclusion, I'm okay with that? And is that enough to draw a conclusion to said issue or this event in this instance for 2020 and many other issues? This is common. This is something bigger in the sense of many other issues, many other things happening in the media and at the international geopolitical stage of certain events. This is only going to get worse in the sense of with AI, with narratives, with people having agendas. You got all this stuff coming out of the Middle East now. Everything is propaganda in some sense, depending on who you're listening to or which side is conveying what. Or it could be factual news, objective news. It could be biased. There's so many things going on. We have to be very careful. We have to be in prayer as we seek the Lord into these end times. So love you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. There's so much going on. I'm going to try to cover more as time goes on. I've been away for some time, so I just want to let you guys know I'm good, trying to get back into the flow of things. So you'll see more, but want to give you guys this quick update, let you guys know I'm doing well. If you guys want to help me, if you want to support me, I have links down below for prayer and for financial support. Love you guys. Talk to you guys very soon.